As we touched down in Bogota, the capital of Colombia, we were immediately struck by its dynamic energy. At 2,640 meters, Bogota is a bustling metropolis of over 10 million people, nestled against the scenic backdrop of the Andes Mountains. Spanning from the Caribbean coast to the Amazon rainforest, Colombia boasts a remarkable array of ecosystems. From the arid deserts of La Guajira to the lush cloud forests and snow-capped peaks of the Andes, Colombia is home to nearly 10% of the world's biodiversity. This diversity creates microclimates perfect for fungi. To kick off our journey, we hosted a meet and greet for local enthusiasts, setting the stage for our deep dive into Colombia's mycological treasures.
I'm Alan Rockefeller, and we're here in the hills above Bogota, Colombia. We're going to be exploring the cloud forest, Chicaque, looking at all of the different mushrooms and plants that we can find.
It's a Osaria on a bug. There's the bug.
So here we have some little slightly purplish mushrooms, and they look a little bit like psilocybe, but just a little bit too purple. And then here we can see one that's a little bit older, and you can see the cap is turned up. And if you look there, you can see the gills are purple and pretty widely spaced. And then the stem is fibrous, so that means that this is Leucaria. And Leucaria have white spiny spores, and they're ectomycorrhizal, so we definitely have an ectomycorrhizal host tree around here, probably an oak. And these are edible. Here's an older one here. This is a good one to look at. The Leucaria have hollow stems, and that kind of causes you to see a little depression, often like even a hole in the middle of the cap there. And then you can see how widely spaced the gills are. And then this white color that you see kind of collecting around is the spore print. So the spores that didn't eject all the way and fall, they just kind of made a print right here on the gills. So here we have a Ganoderma that's growing off of this tree root here. And this is one of the Ganodermas with the laccate top. And so it's commonly known as reishi. Also has this cool laccate stem. So this is a medicinal mushroom. And you can see it's pretty tough. It's a polypore, so it has lots of little pores in there. And one thing about Ganoderma is that when you scratch the pore surface, then it turns a dark brown. Nature's Etch-a-Sketch. Usually people make it into tea. The tea has kind of a bitter flavor. I read a paper the other day about the Ganoderma of Costa Rica, and they found Ganoderma curtisii in Costa Rica. And so I think this is the real Ganoderma curtisii. as a species that was described from South Carolina. Oh wow, that's awesome fur hat. It's got golden veil remnants on the top. And it's got this nice, pull this leaf away, really nice ledge. This is an Amanita from section Validae. And section Validae is characterized by amyloid spores. So in Melzer's reagent, the spores will turn a bright purple color. This is mycorrhizal with oak, and everything in section Validae is suspected to be edible. This is a real small Amanita in the Amanita flavoconia group. And usually Flavoconia group has a bright yellow cap, but this one has a brown cap, and then they always have this bright yellow universal veil remnants covering it. Flava means yellow, and I imagine conia kind of like talks about a conical shaped cap, though this is definitely not conical, but hemispherical.